We're delighted to introduce the great George Rankin here. You're very welcome, George.
Thank you very much, Liam.
We're here on the opening of the John Wall stand, opened by Canon de Ball earlier there, and George has been in the parish since 1960, what George? 65?
62.
62,
yes.
And has trained. He might tell us about the facilities they had when they came and the facilities they have now. George is instrumental in all aspects of the club, hurling and football when he came, then training hurling and football, and then with the schools and underage all up along. So you're very welcome, George, and maybe it started off there in 1962 when O'Loughlin captured you there as a former Laois player to come and play with Bunclody.
Well, I arrived as a guard, Liam, in 1962, but it was there was no pitches or anything like that around. But I didn't start playing. I was still playing up in Rathneska. I didn't start playing with Bunclody until '68. I was under fierce pressure from Tony O'Loughlin that time to play. I think I do remember one year I played illegal under a different name. It was another George, but I won't mention the second name.
Yeah, yes.
So I got through. We got through that without any objections. But I didn't start playing till '68. We won the junior then.
Junior championship. And that was the first, just to point out to anyone that didn't know, that's the first championship we had won since 1913. So there was a fair old gap there.
That's right. There was a big gap there, yeah. And we used to train down in the meadow that time, down by side. It was mentioned here at the opening.
Yes.
That's where we trained, did all our training, hurling and football. And we won the junior, had junior hurling that time as well. And we were able to compete fairly well in the junior as well, in the junior hurling. So we won the junior football, and then you went straight to senior then after that.
No intermediate.
With no intermediate. So we played senior then up to probably 1975 and went back intermediate 76 and won that year then as well. And we were senior then for years after that.
You got the first point in a senior game for senior comedy final for Bunclody, 77, George?
77, is that right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Would you believe we were favourites for that?
Yes.
And we were beaten by a good Wexford district team. Half of them were county players.
Yeah.
But we learned from it, but we kind of should have made it a little better. But we continued playing senior for a good while after that.
We were unfortunate to beat the same team the following year, weren't we?
We were beaten in the semi-final, yeah.
Yeah. So, you retired then, George, and you went into training. You trained our senior footballers to win the 85 county final.
That's right, yeah.
While looking back, what sort of an experience was that?
Well, it was a great experience. I had played up to, I was in 1980, I think, or 79 or 80 was the last time I played, I think. Well, I continued to play matches with the Guards.
The Guard, yeah.
Up to 44, up to 19, whatever it was, 84 or 5. But yeah, we were training the senior team then from 85, and lucky enough won it that year after a replay, powerful match. It was a good team. I thought we were going to get one or two more out of it, but
didn't happen.
Didn't happen, but sure, we kept competing up to whatever, 90s, and we had a senior team for a good while after that.
And then you turned your attention to underage, and you won a minor.
Won a minor then in 1980, yeah, 1980 I think it was.
1990?
Yeah. 1990, sorry,
yeah.
1990, yeah. We had a powerful team that time. All young lads now all started playing senior and senior football and senior hurling after that. Most of the team at back there, and a few of them played on the county minor team I was involved with. There was 3 or 4 of them on that panel, and we got to a Leinster semi-final. Mead beat us in the replay. Very unfortunate. Mead went on and won the All-Ireland after. That was a very good team, but they were overaged then for the subsequently after that, like, so that was that.
You got involved in the camogie then?
We got involved in the camogie then, yeah, for a few years. Won 2 juniors and a minor as well, the same years as the football.
Yes.
Yeah, and 1, 2 juniors, went intermediate and senior, and did 3 or 4 or 5 years at that and left that then.
Paul, your daughter Paul was very prominent on the camogie team that time? And played with the county?
Played with the county, sure. Yeah. Had the misfortune to lose 3 senior All-Irelands.
Yes.
That time, so yeah, I was involved myself for 2 or 3 years with the senior camogie team that time as well.
And then you turn your attention to the schools?
Oh God, you're jumping up a long ways.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, we started that 21 years ago, I think.
21 years ago.
I'm in my 21st year, I think. Yeah.
Brilliant. You're trying to outdo Cody?
Yeah.
And you enjoy this still, George?
Enjoy it, yeah. We won a few record league footballs and competed in a couple of record league hurling finals, which were good. Jordan Aidan Nolan and Stephen Kent, Sean Kenny and all that group of lads.
Yes.
They were good. Like, unfortunately, in the replay against Gorey one evening, Conor McDonald scored 4 goals on us.
Yes.
And that ended that.
That finished all that.
And so it's good to see a lot of those lads were still playing hurling or whatever.
Yes.
But school-wise, yeah, I still do the schools and it's enjoyable, and we'll finish out this season now and
see what happens.
Decisions have to be made after that anyway.
So the facilities then, George, as you say, when you started there was no pitches, to where we are now with 3 pitches, an indoor, a hurling wall and now a stand. That's you've seen big changes.
Seen big changes, and sure, it's marvellous to see what has happened from the time 85 that we were involved in building of the clubhouse below and the one pitch. It was marvellous work.
Yeah.
And luckily then as well we won the senior football the same year, so it was a great year. But what has developed on, and people that have done all the work that have been done over the years to see what we have here is exceptional, like, you know. So to see the stand then called after an All-Ireland winner, like, it's another boost for the young people if they're taken on board, like, you know.
It is, and as we go home, there's a great facility for us to roll into there and have a look at the matches, isn't it?
Oh, there's no doubt about it, like, you know, especially the older you get, Liam.
Yeah. Well, thank you very much for the interview, George, and I wish you all the best in the future and hope you'll hang in for another couple of years there in schools.
Well, we'll see how things go, Liam. So we have to keep up the senior side of things anyway, okay?
Thank you,
Thank you, Liam.